dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out is the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
We talk all the time, Kate, of the NFL at times being a copycat league, and there's no question the success of Penix and Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels and all of their experience they brought to the NFL game was attractive to Tennessee, taking Cam Ward 1-1. This guy has been there and done it and seen it all at the college level. Now, he's got to bring that experience and watch it flourish in the NFL.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He had him blocked. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 3, and this is 3rd down.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Punt coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Still motoring past the 30, and he'll get this all the way up to the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Motioning the tight end left. Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A tight end in motion now. On the counter, McCaffrey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. A first carry here for Tony Pollard. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake, here's Ward. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. They kick the running back in motion. Ward now on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. D for the 49ers is Sky Moore. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dodges another stop. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The 49ers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got DK. Complete. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. The tight end downfield. He's got it. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans have a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Alec Manor, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kit, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. '49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. From the gun is Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now again, it's McCaffrey heading right. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. Now it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. The Titans with Chinere DK deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Right back to Pollard. He's got room to roam. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down throw here for Ward. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. And going play action. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's looking for Alagayo, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On the draw, the gift to Pollard. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So here come the 49ers on offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet Still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit. Tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. First down now, ball at the 33. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gain of 14. And the Titans first down.
What you don't want to see more, you want to see more, but you want to see some. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up overseas.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now Ward. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Titans first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
4 yards.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Drawing up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown, Titans.
Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Purdy throwing here on first. Complete left side there to Jennings. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35. Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Purdy to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, They really want their chance, and they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play, and he sure did.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Julius Chestnut to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Less than a ruler needed here on second down. From the gun, it's Ward. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3.
Joey Slide. to
All
kick
set for the
off
kickoff.
Tennessee.
Slide with the honors. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Purdy on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. He completes it in traffic. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
14. Titans 10.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's DK. He stopped on the run back of the 27. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They give to Pollard from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 30-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Ward off the play fake. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here comes the Titans punting unit, and he's been getting all of it every time out. He's got this at the 27. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
33-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Monty Hooker with the tackle.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion left. Now it's Purdy. Dump-off caught by his back. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Chestnut on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing now on first down, Ward. He takes it himself, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On a sneak, here's Ward. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
On for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go. It's Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
First down, Tennessee.
They've got first down here from the 36. Again, a run with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Lindo to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And that's going to be good for a 1st down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
It's a gain of 18.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Purdy looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, offside. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pressure comes, Purdy. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And that's 49ers football!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They stick with McCaffrey. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going run again with McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's DK. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
They're on the counter to Pollard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Ward. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? That one's incomplete in the end zone. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Got DK, complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
From the pocket, looking for a target. Now and he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. That's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans make it an 11-point ball game.
31, Titans 20.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now it's McCaffrey. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the ground, McCaffrey. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Ward. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds. That's a first down, but only 13 seconds left. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
We're going to become a quarterback's best friend. Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ward setting up to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air with Ward. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.